Okay, all right. Okay, class, today we're going to factorize cubic polynomials, which means that what's the degree of the function that we're going to look at? What's the degree? We're going to look at degree 3. So these are all cubic polynomials. Now, this is the first time you are factorizing a cubic polynomial. So what we will do is, it will be similar to factorizing a quadratic later, but there's only one extra step. So not so difficult, right? Same as quadratic, just that there's one extra step. Now, the extra step is, okay, can you press your calculator? For Casio 96, press mode 34, 97, you press menu 523, and for Sharp, you press menu 23. Okay, then you come to this cubic polynomial mode. What you do is, they will ask you for the value of A, B, C, and D. Okay, if you know how to do your quadratic, right, you should be able to guess what is the value of A from this question here. Yes, the value of A is your coefficient of your x cubed, which is 2. What is B? 3 is the coefficient of x squared. Please don't go and look for first, second, third, fourth. Please, go and look for the coefficients. But C will be the coefficient of x, and the D will be the constant. So, what you press in your calculator is press 2, then press equal for A. Press 3, then press equal for B. For C, press negative 11. For D, press negative 6. X is, first one, negative 3. The other one is positive 2. And the last one, yes, negative half. So, what are the factors that we are going to use? What do you think? X factor, that means which divisor are we, sorry, let me rephrase. Which divisor do you think we are going to use? X plus 3, or we can use x minus 2, or we can use 2x plus 1. So how do we present our answer, right? Okay, so we say something like, using guess and check. We want to find you must write this, okay, guess and check, trial and error, doesn't matter. So more, nowadays, most of us will use guess and check. So we will guess one of the number that will give us remainder 0. So let this be fx, let this be fx. So we will try one of the numbers here. Our aim is to get 0. If that number don't work, we will keep trying until we get 0. Like example, I don't know, I try 1, cannot. I try 2, can already. So I will try 2. So if I sub in 2, can you sub in? You realize you get 0? You try, if you don't believe me. You sub in 2 here, you should get 0. Okay, that means this is now a guess and check. I guess 1, negative 1, 2, negative 2, 3, negative 3. I just keep guessing until I get it. But like I said, the whole Singapore, nobody guessed one. They use this method first. So what does that mean? You have to write down. That means you have to write this. This is very important now. X minus 2 is a factor of fx. Sorry. Okay, now this whole working is essential. You must show this. We are finding which is the factor. How do we do that? We use factor theorem. So when I sub in 2, my remainder happen to be 0. So I know that x minus 2 is a factor of fx. So what do you think I'll do next in order to factorize? Now you see where all these are linked. I will do a long division, and I will have the dividend, which is my fx. Why do I do that? What do you think is at the bottom towards the end? The remainder, right? So what do you think is the remainder? Yes, the remainder must be 0 because x minus 2 that I'm using is a factor already. I already know. So the remainder will be 0. What happens if you don't get 0? Then you better freak out. That means you're wrong already. You do the long division wrongly, which I love because I can check whether I did the long division correctly or wrongly. So I'm going to do sure get 0, 1. Okay, otherwise I'll lose my teacher's license. Okay, yeah, no, there's no such thing. Okay, now I continue. So 2x cubed minus 4x squared. Okay, I will definitely get 0 1 towards the end. Okay, then I will have minus, I will get 7x squared minus 11x. Okay, I brought down the 11x. And then I will plus 7x. So I have 7x squared minus 14x. Okay, bring down again and minus. Finally, I will have 3x minus 6. Then you pray hard. You'll get 0 later. So I will plus 3. Okay, usually you do until here is quite exciting one. Because if you don't get 0, redo again. The long division, not the divisor. The divisor confirm correct one. Okay, it's the long division. You must get 0. Okay, now since we have done that, I'm able to factorize fx now. Fx equals to 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. So that's how I factorize. Is this completely factorized? No. I can still factorize this. X minus 2, then you factorize as per normal using the, okay, so you have to use the frame method, right? So what happened is, this is 2x squared, and I start here with 3. So I have 2x and x. So I will try factors of 3, which is 1 and 3, right? So I try 1 here and 3 here. So the area of this box is 1x. The area of this box is 6x. 6x and 1x, yeah, I can get 7x by putting a plus here and putting a plus here. Okay? So answer is 2x plus 1, x plus 3. And that's how we factorize the cubic polynomial. All right, okay, can we stop the video first?